Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Patrick Michael Strange. This is the NRW where we give you the NEW, and I am joined by CC the Geek. And of course, the Whovian himself, my man Dalek Sec. What up?
What up?
All right, y'all. So, y'all Batman fans, I'm sure. DC Comics fans, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so as y'all know, the DC universe really hasn't been all that great as far as their films are concerned, but we are on an upturn.
Yes.
I know we all recently saw Shazam.
Yes.
We had Aquaman right before that, which was all right.
Yes.
And so I think for me personally, Aquaman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman are the top films that have outshined the bigger films that were supposed to be even bigger with Justice League because it had such a cast of characters. And then BVS, which brought in Wonder Woman, but just wasn't that Titanic matchup that we thought was going to happen.
Yeah,
so a lot of people compare it to Marvel, and for obvious reasons. So so here we are with Joker now, finally getting his own film and launch story, which kind of, from what I understand from the write-ups to this, it's kind of an origin story in a way, which we all kind of somewhat know, I think, from watching like the Michael Keaton Batman, Jack Nicholson, and then the Heath Ledger. Joaquin Phoenix is having to fill in some big shoes because we had some Titanic actors already do Joker.
Yeah.
And so are you guys kind of excited, or are you like more Batman? You wish you would have seen something else from the DC universe, or do you think it's good that they're giving us a Joker film?
I'm all for seeing the villain story arc. It's a different take. It's not something that's been done. So I'm all for that actually.
Okay. But are you a little worried that they're going to try to make him like an anti-hero? Because sometimes they're not their true villain. You know, that when they do that, they make you want him to be more of a hero, but he should be a villain, and he's not as evil as he should be. But then I think with all villains, you should kind of feel some kind of way that you can understand why he's doing what he's doing.
Right, exactly. It's like a process, and you can kind of see him fall from grace, and I guess it humanizes him in that sense. So that I'd look forward to. Okay,
so we're here for it.
Yeah,
yes.
We're about Joker, and what do you think of the casting of Joaquin Phoenix as Joker?
I actually think he would be a good fit for it. He's always kind of had that eclectic niche going on, so it'll be interesting. It's definitely going to be different. I mean, anyone who takes on the Joker, you're not the same after you've played that role. So I pretty much look forward to seeing how he's going to take it on.
Okay. I am super excited, y'all. I am a huge fan of Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
When I first saw him, I want to say it was Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Dude was kind of like wild out, and just you could feel that as an actor, just how he committed to that performance.
Yes.
So I think perfect casting.
He's very multifaceted.
Yeah.
He was in the movie with what was it? It was the indie flick where it was where he was talking to the phone.
The phone.
Her.
Thank you.
Her. Okay.
That's right.
Shout out to Marianne behind the camera. Great.
Thank you.
Genius.
So I saw that. And his performance in that was very genuine. It's actually really good. So he can take on many roles.
All right. I think I'll do some homework and check out Her. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Talking to the phone. All right, well, let's check out Joker. I'm super excited. I have been waiting to watch this. It comes out October 4th from Warner Brothers Pictures. This is the teaser trailer for Joker. Spinning!
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
Just that maniacal, you could see that.
Right.
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Yeah, he did.
Though your heart is aching, smile. Even
Zazie!
Yes.
Woo!
The flat thickens.
in the sky.
Oh, my man from Atlanta.
That's right.
Oh, man. I love Atlanta. Oh, shit.
What's so funny? Freak! Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
Man.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. And now I realize it's a comedy.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You just
All right. I am here for this.
I'm here for it.
I love that they're kind of stepping away from, to me personally, I feel they're stepping away from like that superhero film cliche formula.
Yes.
They're doing it more in the vein of the actual character. Like,
Right.
it's kind of like a horror tragedy
thriller
story.
kind
It
of
feels
thing.
like Taxi Driver to me, which is one of my favorite films of all time. Robert De Niro. If you haven't seen Taxi Driver, you must. It's
I've
a
seen it, but
film classic. If that's what they're doing with the Joker, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Here's my money.
The thing I noticed though about the suit in the last part of it, that's the same theme as the original Batman and Robin TV series.
That's right, with the orange.
The same. That,
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
that
The
color
color
is
scheme
Color
is
scheme.
very
so
close.
So my other question is like the timeline is when they're doing this, because if you look at the set, you notice the cars have a very like
kind of 70s, 80s.
So
Yeah.
I'm now curious as to like, are they like, is like many years prior to Batman, or this is like a reset, but they're going back in time just before Batman?
I think it's kind of hard to judge. I see what you're saying because I think we're reflecting it against our modern times because that's kind of New York City before they cleaned up Times Square.
Yeah.
And that's exactly because you're a New Yorker.
Yes.
I'm forgetting you're my New Yorker.
Yeah, a lot of it looks.
But it's
harkens back to
Arkham.
New
So, but isn't Arkham always trashy? So in a way, so that's where I see where you're going. But it's kind of, but I think with us in our minds and how Arkham City is, it's kind of always like that.
Yeah.
That's why we need a Batman.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I think that's a great point though.
But it's also so interesting because, like, throughout Joker's tenure, I guess you could say, he's like very obsessed with Batman.
Yeah.
And it's almost like Batman is like his best frenemy in that sense. So it's interesting, one, to see how his life kind of builds up and pans out before Batman comes into the picture.
Yeah.
But also, it's kind of starting to make sense why he obsesses with him so much, because they both had these like tragic stories, and yet one guy goes one way and one guy goes the other way.
Yeah.
So that'll be really interesting to see.
So I'm blown away. I like the symbology that was kind of throughout it. And him pulling back on his mouth.
Yeah, that was
To like give you that. That's kind of. I think we all know how that feels too.
yeah,
so
like force it.
intense in a way.
Yeah.
That's gruesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. If this is Taxi Driver Joker, I'm all for it.
I'm definitely interested in seeing this one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's put it to what we normally do. We put our fists out, and then we either give it a thumbs up if we're definitely checking it out, a thumbs down if not, or to decide if we still need to see more, and it's a maybe. All ready to do it? You ready to fist it?
Yeah, fist it.
I just wanted to say that. You thought I was going to not do it this way.
I don't know why.
All right, go. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. It's a thumbs up from the squad. Let us know in the comments if you are going to check out Joker or if you're going to pass on this one because you're probably a Marvel head. Give it a chance. DC's trying. DC's trying.
They are.
All right, guys. That's us, the NRW. We out.
Later.
Peace.